Comrade Manoj, kindly just because you are in the minutes committee, please. Yes, please. Now, Comrade Jagannath Bhattacharya is going to speak now. Comrade, be seated. Be seated. And your credential form that you can later after the session.
Namaskar, respected Presidium, our beloved All India Jain Secretary Comrade Devabrata Vishwas, and also another beloved Comrade Devarajan, and who had broken his leg a few days back, a few months back. I treated him. I had the privilege to treat him. So this is the first thing, and I was not really prepared to be the first speaker, but when it was said, I have to speak something about that. So here, the respected Presidium and also our delegate friends from different parts of the country. At the outset, I'd like to say something about that, about the whole procedure. We come to Hyderabad yesterday, and really we're enjoying the whole proceedings. Yesterday we had left on leaders were there, and everybody was present there, and we had really had some privilege to listen something to about their views in the left unity. So I think at the first outset, I try to say that there is a whole lot of turbulence, the turbulence is everywhere. Turbulence in the global sector and turbulence in the whole wide sector, the political turbulence, social turbulence, economic turbulence, and the global turbulence. The first thing, that because of this global civilization and global warming, there is a lot of, hassles in the whole scenario of the world. The first thing you have to listen, you have to note that the recent, that because of the global warming, the recent, the recent earthquake in Syria and Iraq, 50,000 people died in this, at this juncture. And because of the global warming, so what do you mean by global warming? The global warming means we have the lack of harmony in the environment. There is huge lack of harmony because of we are making the forest of concrete. That means and the lack of harmony in the environment. Lot of trees are cut down and the concrete jungle are being formed. Lot of water projects have been cut down. So at this juncture, there is a global warming there. Because of the global warming, the rain, there is no on a balance between the rain, the heat and cold. And that's why this is global warming. And at this juncture, this very turbulence in the whole world, in the global sector and global warming. And also in the world, internationally, there is huge turbulence. In the last quarter, we met in Kolkata in 2018 in our party congress. And the 4 years, maybe the 4 years and 2 months have passed. And after that, and in this period, there's so many things happen in the world. So many things. The first thing you have to note that there is a huge, we have in the throughout the world, there is social crisis, there is political crisis, and economic crisis. These are the things, we have to note very carefully. And the first thing is that the total turbulence in all the aspects of this. You know, there is a huge turbulence in the world, especially we have to note very carefully about the COVID scenario. The COVID-19, the virus came in China, and the virus, if the virus is made and leaked out from the laboratory, mixing and communication between the people, and because the COVID has spread throughout the world, we are also affected in our country. We are also very much affected in this COVID scenario, and this COVID scenario in our documents, it is more than 3.3 million people in the world have expired. I think that it's more than 3.3 million people have expired. I think so. Because of this scenario, the whole world was affected, and the communication was lost, and in